It's a raid!
Hey, Anvil raid. What's up, guys? Thanks for the raid, Donk. Popping in with 18. What's up, Lycan, Clever, Matt? How you guys doing? Saturday. You been building today, Donk? What were you doing, man?
First of all, I'm not talking to you. Spent all day talking to the dev team.
Oh. What?
I've been happy for like 24 hours. And then all of a sudden, Clever Trevor goes, yeah, it's pretty funny what XCal did. I go, what did XCal do? And then he said it, and I went, oh, no.
Wait. Hold on. Let's backtrack. So you thought that I was serious?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was April 1st.
Dude, mission complete, man. That's awesome.
You got me good,
If
man.
I got Donk at least, dude, it was totally worth the 2 minutes it took to type that. That's amazing. So you thought there was going to be mer people and we were going to be able to build underwater?
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's cool. I can't wait. Mer people, this will be fun. yeah, no, I didn't think. I mean, come on, we all know how impulsive I am.
You didn't really think that. I don't believe
No,
it.
yes. No, I really did. Yeah, I really honestly was like, oh, cool. So they're bringing the game into a different direction. I'm all kinds of excited. Now we get mer people.
So you thought that all of a sudden they were going to create some kind of underwater physics to allow you to then have vehicles underwater that could do like... Because the thing is, right? Come on, you couldn't have thought that, dude. I don't believe you.
Yeah, no. They do have they make plans all the time, and it doesn't come out. Like the whole crouching thing. They told us that we'd be crouching like for like 2 years, and it just now started happening. So I just figured it was like long term. A couple years from now, we're going to get something super janky. Every time you go in the water, your ship's going to explode or something. But in a couple years, it'll work just fine. So yeah, no, you got me good.
That's crazy, man. There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
no.
I know I'm a gullible person, but I just didn't stop to go, hold on a second. Wait a second. So, yeah, no, you got me.
Nice. All right. Well, I mean, no, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad at least one person got fooled, I guess.
Yep.
It happened to be you, which is awesome. So. All right.
Yeah, poor Donk.
Oh, wow. So what were you doing?
Finishing up builds. Well, so we planned on building, and we spent 4 hours doing absolutely nothing but chatting. So, yeah, we really just sat around and talked.
Really?
Yeah, we did a little bit of testing, and then we'd talk a little bit, and then I got tater tots, and it was kind of an awkward, weird, all over the place. But I actually went in with an idea to do things, and nothing happened. But we had fun.
Wait, so tater tots?
Yeah, tater tots. Yeah, that somehow happened in the stream. I got tater tots. Wife showed up and goes, I went to the fast food place, and here's your tater tots. And I had like 4 in there. And she ate like half of them, and I'm like, how am I supposed to get fat whenever I only get like 4 tater tots? So yeah, typical donk stream. I mean, just totally normal donk stream.
Gotcha. All right. So what you're saying is I actually have to do work here so these guys can see some building.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we blew up some stuff. That was kind of fun.
Okay.
And then I went on a hissy fit about HV miners and stuff. So can't forget that one. And then yeah.
Oh, like tell me more. Like what are we talking about?
So I'm like sitting there going, why is this mining funny? I'm getting 1 block on the bottom, 2.5 blocks on the side, and 3 blocks on top whenever I'm mining with my HV, because I want to use HV miners. And then Garriman reminds me that they mine in a cone now and not like it used to. And so I'm like, well, how in the heck are you supposed to use HV miners? Because now every time you mine things, you only get 1 block on the bottom, so you got to put your drills on the very bottom. And so then I got aggravated and made an SV, turned my SV into a drill machine pretty much. And yeah.
Wait. Let me spawn a miner. Okay, so you're saying what doesn't work now?
So is that an HV? No, you gotta get an HV.
This is an HV.
Oh, is it? It's got rock. It's got thrusters on the bottom. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, I do that to help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So now get in that thing, go and mine yourself a hole, and then actually measure it out with blocks on how big your hole is. So if you mine from a distance, it will do the 3 blocks like it does everywhere else. But whenever you're trying to mine in a straight line, it's only going to give you like a block and a half. And so I kept on getting stuck on my landing gear, and so I just got aggravated with it. Yeah, Captain Steve, that's his green screen has a rip in it, so that's what you're looking at.
What am I looking at? What's going on?
Oh, there's a little bitty tear in your green screen or something like that on the right side. Yeah.
No!
Oh no!
Luckily, I have a daughter that likes to have Play-Doh. Hold on, there's some Play-Doh on my desk.
Play-Doh, okay. Yeah, that didn't help. Try again. Oh, hey, hold on a second. Hey, there you go.
Hey! Big hype. Alright.
So how many people went running in there when you start pounding on your wall?
Yeah, no, little XCal came in. She was like, what's going on here?
Is someone getting murdered?
Alright, so...
Now remember, you can't feather up and down, just go straight forward. See how janky it is?
Yeah.
And so yes, the happy donk was not very happy whenever he figured that one out.
Oh, because I don't have a landing gear on here. That's why people are upset, because there's no landing gear on here.
Well, see, the thing is you can't put a landing gear on the bottom because of how janky it drills, you know? And I'm just like, well, why do I even want an HV? So I turned my HV miner that I spent forever getting it right and turned it into just a tree harvester. So I got a scarab, however you say it.
I'm trying to make scarab sound all fancy.
I'm just trying to say the word. It's a scarab.
Oh boy. Alright. So what we kind of, let everybody know kind of what our overall plan is for season 4. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
It'd be a lot more fun with mer people. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, I'm really sorry, dude. I'm really sorry that you were looking forward to mer people, and I was just.
I could have had Ariel. She's my favorite.
Such an asshole.
No, I'm all kinds of excited. I'm trying to build things. So we did some testing to see if SVs and were worth it to fight against like capital vessels and stuff like that. And so the SV has this torpedo launcher that does a tremendous amount of damage. I mean, it just blows everything up, but I can't get through the shields is the big thing, you know? So I'm trying to figure out if SVs are worth it. But once we get together, if we have a battle SV, it might be worth something, you know? So yeah, I'm still trying to test it for single player just because, well, one, we're doing single player, and also a lot of people play single player, you know, and I'm kind of worried because now it's a lot tougher. It was a lot tougher.
So let's back up. I mean, what are you thinking about, like, you know, the start of the season here? Like, what's your thoughts on that? Like, as far as working together, or should we start separate and then kind of get together at some point? You know, I mean, ultimately we're going to be a faction from the beginning. That's my thought, right? Be a faction from the beginning. You, me, Jay, Obsidian, if he's going to play, you know, like I said, Jarvis, Ellie, and welcome to join back again. And then, you know, when we want to work together, we can. When we don't, we don't. So, you know, just kind of contingent on that. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm good either way. Like, I'm good to start together. I'm good to start separate.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'm good to start together or separate. You know, together is fun because then we can get into, you know, shenanigans, and I'm not the only one who dies. So that's always fun. You know, share the death.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm good either way. But I kind of do want to do some single player stuff, just for people who play single player, you know, because a lot of people like single player Reforged Eden. And I'm sitting there reading the chat, and people are saying, yeah, you need someone with a CV launching EMPs so you can launch your torpedoes with your SV, which is actually really cool because it gives the SVs purpose. Because it was rough. The testing was a little bit on the rough side.
Right. Well, yeah. So I mean, my thing is, you know, with the strategy of being in the same faction but playing separately a little bit, is when we do get together, it gives us a real chance to design things to work together. So like you said, like in a situation where, like, you know, one guy's or two guys are taking the shields out, the other guy's behind them just smashing DPS at the base, the other guy, maybe two other guys are in SVs keeping something repaired. I mean, we could do like all kinds of different strategies to take different things on, and we can, you know, give us a reason to build really cool different things uniquely.
Yes, that's true. And then, so if we do separate in the same faction, but also do a little bit separate, we can also do the single player side too. Because I definitely want to explore some of that shield charging things, and also, as I said, the SV torpedo launcher. It was devastating. I mean, it was absolutely devastating.
Yeah, the torpedoes are really, really cool.
Well, I just didn't realize how much they beefed it up.
Oh, yeah. So for me, it's like, you know, I really do want to plan things out. Like, again, like when I'm looking at this Let's Play, this Season 4 Let's Play, I might get to 100 episodes, like 100 streams. Like, that's the way I'm looking. I'm looking at this might be a 6-month journey. So, you know, what we do is we go, you know, we figure out what we're doing, right? Eventually we're going to get resources. We're going to get, like, that's not going to be a problem. But then it's like, I want to start targeting things. So the way I was talking, I think it was the Q&A or something, where I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we could have like badges for when we do certain things in the game, like take on a dreadnought, take on, you know. So what I want to do is I actually want a master list of all the enemy OPVs. And I want to go on just a hit list, and like we basically take every one of those out in stream. So, you know, like, yeah, and then we have different strategies for taking those different things out together.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, and then like then we can move on to POIs, and it's like we go in, we have a strategy, we have builds, we have meds, we have food, we have things ready to go take on these things, and then we do it with some real strategy, Because I think honestly, like I have a lot of fun just winging it. Don't get me wrong, I do have a lot of fun. I'm still gonna be doing that to an extent, but I think that our Let's Plays tend to cap out because there's a certain point where you just kind of can't get away with that with some of these higher end things.
I tried. I think I died 100 times in one.
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, you can exhaust it, but at the same time, it's like, is that fun to watch? Even it's like, this is just annoying. Like I don't even want to watch this madness anymore. Some people are into it, but I'm just saying, I think it would be fun to get to kind of that end game with like some real I really want to accomplish everything in season 4. I really want to do that, and I think that would be it'd be a lot of fun, man.
Okay, sounds good. No, I'm all for that. I'm definitely all for that. So do you have your list ready, or is someone making you a list, or are we going to make the list as we go?
I am going to ask Boss Man very nicely to make a spreadsheet.
Yeah, a spreadsheet. Can you make something that I can color on with my crowns?
I mean, you could print out spreadsheets if you want.
Oh,
that's possible, right?
Yeah, I think I actually might have a printer somewhere too. Yes, crown time.
There you go. I want to put these generators away from the thrusters, but there's not really a lot of good room to do that.
Oh, also something I found out is, energy requirements is going to be ridiculous. So I had what was plenty of energy just for my turret, not my turrets, for my thrusters. But once I started putting on turrets are taking energy now. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, no, but I mean, so that's why I'm kind of doing this right now, is like I want to have this is going to be my test CV, right? So this is the CV that I'm going to learn everything out of. Power versus turrets versus on a very small scale. So when I finally get to where I can get the bar, I will have tweaked it to already kind of work beyond that, and then on a starter level. But then once I get into the bar, it's still going to be brought into mid and end game kind of combat. Not end game, but probably mid game. And then I'm thinking about a combat CV after that. But what I'm really, really excited about is I don't think the combat CV has to be anything insane. Like, I think I could build a combat CV like the size of the Trebuchet or something, or even a little slightly bigger than the Grand, or you know what I mean? Like, I'm excited about that because I think that's gonna be I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also this week I'm going to be releasing the Garand on the workshop. I really need to get that done and get that out of here, because that thing's done. That thing can go, and then people that want to use that can use that in season 4. It's already on Patreon, but those that don't have the Patreon and stuff, I just want to make sure everybody can get their hands on that if they need to.
Have you tested it with the new 1.7?
No, now I'm scared.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No, I mean, it doesn't take much to test it. I would suggest putting it in a survival game and testing it. Even though it doesn't have a lot of battlement and stuff, so it should be just fine. But it's just something that everything's a little bit different.
Yeah. Look at that.
And I would just do that and run it through its paces real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do. Shields go down really quickly. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know what to do here. Need space for generators, and I just don't have any that aren't touching thrusters. And it's...
Welcome to XBC.
Actually, wait a minute. These are. Hey, look at that, Alarion. What's up, bro? Into the future, yeah, man. How's it going?
38 months, man.
Yeah, dude, that's my second sub ever. Yeah, because this is just a one blocker, so that's it. Like, and then when you put drills on this thing, it actually touches the thrusters up here. And the only thing, right, especially with a starter, is like I get really scared with starters because you do get into situations because you kind of risk more in your starter than I think you do with any other vessel. Because you're trying to.
Because you
trying
go to the harder
ahead.
areas.
Yeah, you're really trying to get ahead and shortcut a little bit, and I think that you know, it could be to your detriment if you're not smart. Stop pressing G. My God, space engineers, man, is killing me. All right, so yeah, this thing will basically be my kind of asteroid miner once we get there. So I'm actually thinking of like ending this now, so I have the room. If I do this. It's alright, I played this before, it's cool.
Come on, bro. Have you ever Empyrion?
silicon starters tend to be minor thinner. Hey, what's up, Dresser? Quiet. What's he talking about? Quiet like volume or quiet like not talking because concentrating?
Not talking because concentrating.
Alright, so now we got space in between that and the thrusters there, which I'm happy with, but it still doesn't solve my generator issue. Because the mediums go here. Now, I don't know if you need... I don't know if you're ever going to need that much side thrust, though. But I'm thinking maybe... Yeah, when you go on a hell planet, I think thrust all around is going to be... Actually, there's a lot of up here that I could be using for thrust, and the generators can be turn this thing up. Oh, that's the generator. Oh, that's a thruster. Do I need that much thrust? I don't think I do. That's enough, right? 4. Upward thrust is lame. Sorry, downward thrust. Upward thrust is awesome. Let's go back to the large ones to see. Sorry, the advanced ones. I don't know, I feel like that's a lot of side thrust. To have 2 of those?
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot, right? Like, I'm never gonna be that heavy, right?
I'd hope not.
So I feel like I could get away with just having, these. I feel like that's enough side thrust. And then when I do that... See, what the... I don't get why it does that now. Like, you collide with the build now. It's so weird, dude. It's like, what is that? Oh, that's so weird. Alright, so then we're gonna put the generators... He's here. Okay, now they're not gonna be touching. And I feel like 8, well, 8's what you need when you get, like, fully built up, though, so. I don't like them right there, though, so maybe I'll do... Defeats the whole reason for taking them away from thrusters. Oh, I don't know, do I need 8?
Maybe you should just do a fusion reactor. Be the size of your ship. I don't know. You might be able to get away with just 4. Maybe just leave 4 and then leave spots for the other 4. Maybe touching. I know you don't want it touching and all, but if it gets blown up, I mean, it gets blown up. And this thing's not made to fight, right?
No.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't worry about it then.
Worry about what?
About chaining, because if you're getting into a fight, you're just going to be running, and so they'd have to go through your thruster, through your shield, through your thruster, and then get to one of your generators, so yeah, it should be all right.
I feel like you've seen me play before, but I don't think you're recalling me playing before.
Have you seen me play and then you see my build? I mean...
Yeah, but I mean, dude, like, I risk it all. Like, yeah, no, come on, dude. This is why I build like this, because I know how I play, and I need to ensure that, if I do get hit, I'm not gonna lose it all. And what I like about this system, anyway, is like I'm ever only gonna lose 1 generator at a time, right? And that's kind of a good thing, I think. I could also add generators maybe somewhere else here too. Like I was gonna put some up here. Currently, I don't know.
If it gets blown up, it gets blown up, L-Donk. I feel like we need that on a sticker or something. Probably.
Alright, well, let's do a test here, a power test. Oh, I need more room, man. Did I save? Have I saved this thing yet? Hold on. What's this thing called? The bar dropship? Okay, good. This is the original one. I want to test the power on the original one because this is the upgraded one. Yeah, see, it's way over generator. Right? Like, I'm not even going over 10%, so... I mean, granted, we're no weights and volumes, but still, like, that's obscene. So, let's tear 4 of them out and see what happens. Alright, so now we have 4 generators, like we do on the starter. Yeah. I mean... weight, you know, like if I'm full, drills will probably add some to it, but not. There's no way it's gonna add 90%, right? Yes, no.
90%. Well, go ahead and hit your shields charging,
Oh, right.
and let us know what it's at then.
Forgot about shields. Press all the buttons. Just press them all. We'll find
Just
it.
smash them.
Yeah, no, we'll find it. It'll be fine.
Space Engineer is a terrible game. Oh yeah, that's right. So what you can do is run headlong into something like the anvil sign and push directions in 3 different directions, and that will give you literally the max of what you can do.
All right, so X. Yeah, I mean we're not even achieving 30%.
And that's with 4?
Yeah, that's with 4, and that's with this thrust and shields charging. Like we're good.
Yeah, that's good then. Oh yeah, that's plenty good.
Like I could probably go down to 2, but I'll stay with 4 because that's fine.
And with 4, you can have 1 in every corner, and bam, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, this is a really small build, but I don't know why. Like, I've built a lot of starter CVs, right? I mean, a fair amount. I don't know why this one works better to me than, like, the rebar and stuff. Like, for some reason, this thing, like, has room in it, and I'm able to fit all this stuff. Like, I don't get it.
Well, it's probably bigger then.
I guess. Maybe. What's the, I don't know, let's spawn the rebar. I don't think it's bigger.
Oh, it's so hard to tell with builds, you know?
Oh, I guess it is bigger. Oh, wow, the rebar is fucking tiny.
Oh yeah, you can almost fit the rebar inside of it.
Okay, let's not get it. Completely bigger. Wow, the rebar is freaking tiny, man. Let's look at the space. Well, even the space's actually kind of tinier because it's more consolidated. Wow, those are tiny ass CDs, dude. I still like the space.
Yep.
I want to play in the space. I'm gonna use the space.
No.
I love this little guy, man. This is like one of my favorite builds, dude. I never got to play in it. I don't think I ever played in this. Maybe once. Yeah, I think once when Dragon was doing a Let's Play with me, I think. Does this still work? Yeah, it's still within CPU. Alright, well that works. Yeah, I think so. Back in the vanilla playthrough days. The weird times.
The before times.
Alright, yeah. So that works. So I'll put some. Well, these are already 320s. Can't make them any bigger. So what's going to be the first build you use in the game, you think?
I have it's called the Templar. It is a little bitty SV miner. And it's going to, I don't know if that's going to be my first one or the Sir Robin, which is a tree cutter. It's going to be one of the two.
Okay.
But both of them are low level, like level 7 and relatively cheap. So it's I think I'm going to go with the Templar first just because it's also a miner, even though, you will need trees, but you can chop down trees.
Right. Yeah, but it sucks, right?
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. I'm like sitting there going, and then also with an HV, they're so much slower than SVs, especially when you're trying to traverse things. So it's like I think I'm just going to go with the SV. So, what about you?
So I am going to go with the little Pico 3, I think. Yeah, so Pico Pup Mark III, unreleased. I built this a while ago though, but I never used it. It's I don't know why, but it works. It's got thrust in all directions. It's got the little generators and the little fuel tanks. It's got room for expansion. Like if you want a constructor, you could put a constructor there. It's got 625 ammo. Not a lot of cargo, but that's fine. Some boxes. It's got a harvester. Wait, that's an ammo box. So I need a harvest box. Back to the drawing board on that one.
Is that the latest one, or is that one that you've been picking at? Because I don't see any downward thrust.
No. Oh, that was an auger we were looking at. No, this is just a little starter. Oh, here's the harvest box. Okay, the harvest box is 1500. It's got room for a turret if you wanted to put a turret. It's got one Gatling gun that comes stock. So for me, having one Gatling gun, a harvester, an enclosed cockpit, and a fridge, like done deal. That's Christmas, dude. Like, what else do you need? It's got a detector. Done, right? And then I'll grow out of this thing so quick that it won't even really matter. But this will get me what I need to start out with. It's got the armor locker. It's got the oxygen station. So all that comes stock. Yeah, it works. Wireless. It's got everything. A tank. I'm good with this, and the cost of it is pretty minimal. 480 carbon, and then under 200 on the other 3 resources. It's an unlock level 5.
And see, that was my thing. Is my iron on mine's like 700, I want to say, or something. I'm like, that's kind of high. Hey, but I think I'd rather have an SV to start off with, though, just because HVs are just. I'm mad at them right now.
No, I agree. I agree, but check us out. Let me tell you the reason why, right? So I got the HV, and the HV is purely for this thing. I need to be able to harvest trees. That's the only reason why I care about this guy, because what I'm shooting for is this thing. So the gimlet. We're getting into the gimlet. So this is an SV miner. It's a 10 drill miner. It's got room for 4 Gatling guns, or whatever guns you decide to get eventually. It's got 2 places for turrets there. It's got a place on top for a turret. It's got a drone hatch. Obviously you can upgrade all of this thrust to be the tier up to even the tier 3s. I've got spacing for tier 3 M2 thrusters on all these. Even inside here you can expand those out. Under here you can expand. Like, all of them are expandable. You see these right here? You can remove these, and you could put thrusters up in here. There's room for thrust. So lots of thrust capabilities here. When you come inside, you've got the food processor, comes stock. You've got 6191 ammo cargo. Room for a constructor. You've got room for the improved cores. Med station. You've got a harvest of almost 12,000. You've got room for a shield up here. Yeah, it's got everything. And this will be my miner.
I was about to say, is that going to be also your pretty much mid-game miner too, even maybe end-game?
Mid-game until we get the better one for the Hell Planet, the G3, right?
The G3, yeah.
So this guy this guy's like 1100 iron, a little bit of silicon. I mean, the worst thing is it's got just a little bit of safety on cola, but I figure I'll be fine. I'll be able to find something to get into that. It's not gonna be too big of a deal. And once I get into this guy, like, this is what's gonna get me that CV. Right? This guy.
So what's your CPU on that? Is it then a tier 1 or a tier 1 with a basic?
So this is it's a basic core.
Okay. See, yeah, mine. So I started off with mine with a basic core, but I didn't want to do that cobalt or sathium, so I toned it down so my guy I can get into it immediately and not upgrade. This is a non-upgradable one now, and so I'm like, I don't know if I want to do like what you did and have to, so I have a bigger framework to work with, because a tier 1, or I should say tier 1 with a basic to upgrade is a lot easier than a basic without having a basic and trying to make it big enough to upgrade. So yeah, I'm kind of torn in there.
Well, see, I have a lot more fun playing where I can upgrade my builds. Like when I could live in them longer than, a day, I enjoy them more. Like when we spawn in the little auger SI, like I love that thing, but you use it for maybe a day or two and it's like done. Now I can get into the real auger. And it's just, it sucks. It's like, man, like I want to live in this thing for a while. So this guy's going to be my workhorse for a long time, because I'll trade these out for the laser drills. I'll get the advanced. I can put 1, 2, and then I can even put an advanced core right here. I just remove this, and I can put an advanced core. And that will, once I do that, right, the advanced core and these two will allow me to have a heavy shield. It'll allow me to have all the laser drills upgraded, and it'll allow me to have, I think, 3 turrets. And all the upgraded thrust. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's a win, dude. And I can be in this thing for a good long time until we get over to the G3, right? And then once we get the G3, we're like heavy hell mining and stuff. And that's going to be,
that's end game.
Well, no, I mean, it's mid game, but it's, it's where I'm going. It's the route I'm going to get to end game, I guess. Right? But even getting into this is, I mean, it's not like, it's still under CPU. It's not even like, well, yeah, it's 9 core. It's 9 core, but it's, you know what I mean? Like, that's still achievable. It's not like I have to go find quantums or anything. And this is what's going to give me the drone parts and stuff to be able to get to the auxiliary cores to start feeding the this little monster over here, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, that's the thing that I was... Last playthrough, all my stuff is upgradable, and this one, so far, none of it's upgradable. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. So,
we'll see. I mean, it's debatable, right? I mean, this is all based on experience. So,
yeah.
This is an optimum, playthrough. Who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I could be spawning in the old box cutter or something to be like, oh, we're living in this thing forever, And it's like, there's like, I would love to get into this thing and figure this thing out, but I don't know, man. It's so weird how builds work and don't work. Like, on paper, that SV over there shouldn't be that inexpensive, but it is. But then this little guy is over CPU, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'd have to give up either the Gatlings or the turrets, and it's stupid. It's an HV. It's a starter to mid-game HV. It's annoying. I really want to play in this, but it's over CPU, and I refuse to compromise on... I mean, it's barely... It's like 1,000 over, but I'd have to give up either one of the Gatlings or one of the turrets.
You could take out the constructor in that thing.
But, that's where I get upset. It's like, why do they even have these constructors and stuff if they're too expensive to have in your build?
Well, okay, so, I mean, I don't have as much hours as a lot of you guys, but I only got about 2,000 hours. I have never used an HV constructor and SV constructor because, as you said, they're too expensive to use, and they don't let you do everything, so I don't see the point in having them. A lot of times they'll have them, but I just will never use them, so...
So when I would do my old playthroughs in vanilla, right, I would have an HV, and I would live in that HV for a fairly long time. I would mine out of it. I would process the ore out of it. I would do all kinds of stuff on the fly as I'm playing throughout the starter planet. Now it's like, man, the whole goal is to just get the hell off the starter planet immediately. But in vanilla, the whole game was a starter planet. You know, like you would spend weeks on the starter planet, and then once you got off, then you were like, okay, I'm done. What else do I do? So it's different with
Yes.
Reforged, and it's a little weird because it does kind of cancel out the hovers. Unless you want like an end game tank hover, which I will be doing. It's kind of, yeah, they've kind of killed that whole starter game, you know?
Well, okay. So my question is: HVs and SVs constructors, can they construct? Can they make like Zascosium ore, and can they make
No,
Erestrum ore, or can they make
no.
any of those ores? Then they that's so they don't even help, because why do you want to know? Says you do that in case you don't want a base, but if you can't make those ores, then you still have to have a base anyways to construct those so you can drop it in to get your CVs,
Well, when
right?
you say ores, though, like where are you getting Z and E on a starter planet?
That's very true. Actually, you're right. That does kind of negate
But
what I just
listen, there
said.
is weird things, right? So like in an HV constructor, you can't. I don't think you can build the. But you can build the drills. I don't. I think it was one of them where you couldn't build like, or maybe it's an SV or something. I don't know. One of them, like there's some gate that requires you to have a base, and I don't remember what it is. It's something weird in an HV that you just can't build this one thing, and it forces you to have a base. Just do that one thing. I kind of forget what it is though. I mean, unless that was maybe that was fixed in
It was
Reforged.
matrices or bridges. It's one of those two. I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, which I mean, I don't know. I'm not totally against the idea of having to have a base. Like, it is what it is. You know, when you're getting up to matrices and stuff, maybe that is kind of a an OP thing, right? Because like with this, I'm trying to get this down to where I don't need to have any bridges. I just want to have a basic core in this guy. So once I remove these drills, yeah, see, boom. Oh, hell yeah. So this is a starter now that only has the basic core. And that's what I want. I don't want to have to build any bridges on the starter planet.
Yeah, and that'd be very, very hard to do that anyways. So, but Andy brings up a point. RE didn't kill the HVs and starters, playing on a server does. And that's true.
Tell me why. Tell me more.
Well, you can't stay on the starter now for a long time because one of the starters, get wiped, and on our server, and so yeah,
Okay.
you don't want to stay on the starter. If you were playing on your own world, you could stay on the starter and kind of just branch out and just always go back. So
I agree. I agree to an extent. I will say though that, yes, I don't think that you could really like dig in and live in a starter base, planet for an extended amount of time. But I think when season 4 launches, and we're all playing, I don't think there's going to be too many people that aren't going to be playing that week for at least 10 to 15 hours. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I think most people are going to be putting in some decent hours in that first week to where, what are you still doing on the starter planet, right? I mean, maybe you're not eating the entire planet, but you're going to have a lot of people on there. And, at the end of the day, I think you could still have a solid starter playthrough. I think you can have an HV and do everything you need to do with it. I think you can have an SV. I think you could do the moon thing. I think you could do maybe the short warp to other little starter planets and do that thing. I think that you can get your CV going. I think all that's achievable in a week's time, especially the first hype week, right? Like, I don't think that's far-fetched. And then the other weeks after that, it's kind of chill because not as many people are on the starter planets anymore.
I plan on putting in 10 hours on the first day. I don't know what you're talking about, a week.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. And then honestly, with the player-to-player trading option now, if I was an entrepreneur, I would, get off the starter planet and I'd start building warp drives. I'd start building other things and selling them to people for, maybe starter resources or whatever. Like I would, or even like loot, like good loot and stuff. Like I'd find ways to profit off of the start of the season, get people off of these starters. Cause I don't think it's the server or the community's goal for people to have to stay on starters and stuff. I mean, the fun is when you get out there and really get into some things and spread out a little bit, and get rid of the congestion. So I'm hoping that there's some people that are going to take advantage of that first week and really give people the opportunity to kind of buy some of these things off other players. Wipe change how you play. No, it's true. But I think it works well with Reforged Eden. If we were playing vanilla, I think that would be an issue. And then don't forget, guys, we also have ferry service. So we have a start option where you can be ferried to a random planet that's not a starter planet, and you can play starting from that. So you're not required. What?
Really?
Shut up, Donk. You didn't know that? I swear you don't read admin chat ever.
No, I don't. You're right.
You're so trash, dude. Yeah, that's a thing.
This is why I'm the lowest on the totem pole. It's like, yeah, he's an admin, sort of. Kind of. He doesn't read, though.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying that's not start? Well, I think it... I know that we said... Well, so nobody really used it in Season 3. Because I think they didn't understand it. And... the other, well, so to a little bit behind the curtains, guys, like when we test the server, we visit other orbits, right? But the problem is when we do that, we basically claim that orbit, right? Like it says that somebody's visited that area, and that's that puts people off when they're traveling through the galaxy, right? They're like, oh, Steel Dragon's already been here, so I don't need to bother going into that orbit. It might just be that he just looked around, and it's not that he's mining anything, because we wipe before we actually start, so everything's gonna be there. It's just gonna say that he was there because we can't fix that when we do the orbital wipes or whatever. So it's a little bit of an issue with that. So what we need to do is we need to be able to go out there and scout areas that people can potentially start that's not in the starter zone. And that's something that we're wrestling with. I don't know, but I don't know. I just think that Reforged Eden does a good job of spreading out gameplay to where it's not all about the starter planets. Yeah, why? Donk's like, I'm gonna do that. That's amazing.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Just jump in there, say, don't know where I'm starting at, because I'm gonna let someone else decide. That way, it's more fun that way.
Yeah.
But I have a funny feeling that the admin chat's gonna go, yeah, I know where I'm gonna stick you, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it.
No, like we have certain there's certain parameters to they've got to have all the basic resources, and you know what I mean? Like it can't just be any place, because if we stick you in a place that only has neodymium and doesn't have copper, like that's kind of messed up,
Yeah, I have a funny feeling that they'll be like, oh no, I swear copper was on that planet. I know it was there. Oh man. Yeah, Mechanical Knight, the escaped prisoner. Some people have done that one. That one's rough.
What's that?
The rogue start, where you're an escaped prisoner, and you want to try that one out?
No. Sounds like. No. No.
Sounds like that'll get your nap counter up. Come on, we could do an Iron Man playthrough off of that one.
No. And keep that talk down because I have an idea for that later.
Oh no!
You just kind of. Oh, what the freaking hell was that?
Yeah, Mechanical Knight. Some streamers have actually done it. Yep. Oh yeah, like heckin'. Yep, there he is.
No, I have an idea for months down the road.
Oh, months down the road. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so kind of like a. I'm gonna do some kind of a Iron Man thing.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
What if you do the ramp AA right there? I think is what it's called. I always call it the knuckle block. What if you try that one out? It might work out.
So where?
I call it the knuckle block. I think it's called a ramp AA. I think.
Where are you talking about that?
Oh, right where your cursor was at, right on top of the generator, or not on top of the generator, but one over from the generator. So you can have a round and then to a square.
Like on top of the generator?
Yeah, so you know that block that you just removed, the circle blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, that spot right there. I know I got that stream delay, sorry. So yeah, I know.
Where?
Where?
Yeah.
So the block right on top of the generator, you do a square block, and then the one right beside it would be the ramp AA. But never mind.
It's the hardest, dude. Like I'm glad I don't value your opinion like I would like one of my other viewers, because then I'd really try hard to like figure out what you're saying. But because it's you, it's like just shut up, dog. I don't care.
Just go.
Leave me alone.
Take your crowns, go color somewhere else. It's fine.
Oh man, no, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal.
Funny.
Be like, no, like people don't really do that too much now, but like when I first started streaming, it'd be like, oh, you know, if you do this and you put it here, and then you do that, and then like they'd be talking through like a build, like 10 steps. And I'm like, bro, like I don't know the names of these blocks. I never will.
Yeah. Well, I just started naming my own things, you know. That way, if people ever say it, I'm like, oh, I know what that block is because I gave it a name.
Yeah. Imagine JR on the prison start instantly calling himself to go out and get. No, dude, he would be done, dude. Jay gets
Slightly frustrated.
yeah, he'll get a little frustrated. I feel like I want to simulate like opening these hatch or something.
Ah, so you can change the oil.
Yeah. So my wife said that I talk too loud on the phone. Sound like I'm yelling at people. And I'm like, it's probably because of streaming, right? I'm thinking like, you know, when I talk in game and on the mic and stuff, like I tend to be a little louder than normal. Because even at night, when I do the night streams and I talk in my normal voice, people are like, why are you so quiet? Like you sound really quiet. Like I'm like, oh, this is like my normal voice. But you know what I mean? Like I think that's what's going on.
You're probably right because I don't know about you, but like I got compressors on my mic. That way, you know, it sounds better.
Yeah.
So you got to talk to a certain level for it to pick up. So you got to talk. Well, you got to talk loud.
The
So
noise
and
gate,
then the noise gate, and then the phones don't have that. So yeah. No, I think the best part of when I started streaming was the first stream, maybe second stream. I got shot and I yelled and I was like, "Oh no, dying!" Brah. And then the wife came in. She's like, "I thought someone broke in through your window or something." I was like, "No, I'm playing a game," but I was just so much louder than I normally am. And I'm like, "Oh man."
Alright, so these will be for drills. I'm glad I did a build series today. I was gonna do SE, and then I was like, nah, man, we need to get going on this. And, like, there's so much work to do, and, like, look at all the work we've done on this thing. I didn't think there was that much work to do, but we've kind of redid a lot of stuff, and I feel a lot better about this build now. Because I was worried about all the chaining.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All I can think about is my build that I just got, that I'm kind of working on, and I'm like, I probably need to actually go through there and check for chaining, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Alright, so... I wish there was... I don't even know what to wish for. You know, like, you know how we put these trussing blocks here to signify, like, you know, when you need to change it for, like, thrusters and stuff, you know? It'd be nice if there was something.
Maybe carbon texture.
So I don't like doing solid blocks because to me it doesn't really signify that you need to remove them. Unless you put, like, I used to put a red R on them and stuff, but I don't even really do that anymore. I think, because what I realized is that there was people out there that didn't realize you had to remove them. Like, I would get questions in the workshop where it's like, where am I supposed to put this? You said that you can upgrade this. And I'm like, well, the red boxes that say R are, like, remove. Or, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really translate sometimes. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
you know,
sense.
people speak different languages and stuff.
Chat's asking, where's the coffee? Nice. We want to make sure we're watching XCal channel.
Yeah, for sure. That's another thing. I gotta buy some coffee for first week, man. I'm gonna bring the coffee mess back as well, guys. We'll get that going. Yeah, no, that's important. I'd be skimping on that. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, to see how it goes.
Channel points for more coffee.
Ah. Do you think that we need to do another Hot One stream for, like, Redemption, or I think we did it, right? Like, I don't think we need to do it again, right?
No, not again. No.
I think that was good, right? I mean, I want to do it, but then it's like, why? You know, like, we've done it.
Uh-oh. Everyone's redeeming points.
Okay, I don't have any more coffee, guys. Like, it's done. What do you want me to do? Coffee's
Just
over.
pretend. Make another cup. You'll be fine. Little XCal rage.
Oh boy. All right, guys, cover your ears. 3, 2. Hi. You heard me say little ice cow rage? I just did it. Yep. Got raged on. Why are these... Are these automatic now? Like, why aren't they staying open?
It might be just a visual glitch. You can tie them to the landing gear, so when it lands, they retract. But then when it's not landed, it can be pushed out. That'd be pretty cool.
Dude, I wonder when the season's gonna start. Like, be hype.
I know. I can't wait.
Wait, so why? Wait, what? That's that. Goes to there.
Yeah, Pixels, that would be cool if it worked.
If what worked?
Putting landing gear at the end of your blast doors, so whenever you went to go land, the blast doors would go out with the landing gear.
You can do that.
Well, no, but they won't retract with the landing gear. The landing gear will be solid.
Oh, I see. You mean like if they connected to the end of the landing gear?
Yeah.
I mean, you could tie it with signal to open and close when the landing gear is retracted or not. Yeah. You don't know?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bug in God mode is what's going on.
Oh, okay. Hey. Oh, you know what I didn't check, which I need to check, is if the gimlet fits in here. That would be tragic.
He built an entire CV. Yeah, that would be bad. Docart's going to try for the Iron Man.
Nice. I think we all do, right? And then we get over it half an hour in?
Yeah, because we already died 5 times. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, look at that. Champ.
My goal is to last the first hour of my stream without dying. I mean...
above too. Yeah. Dude, like, let's just start the season tomorrow.
Yes.
A no factory playthrough. What's wrong with you?
Well, no. Do you want my lumpy flamingo? That should be evidence enough not to do that. Don't aim too high. 10 minutes is better. I think somebody's been watching my playthroughs.
Oh, dude. I gotta say too, man. Speaking of Bobbin. And no spoilers, Bobbin, but I am so excited about what Bobbin's doing right now. So
Oh, come on, Bob, and tell us.
no. So you thought that what we showed you was cool in the Q&A. We got something else up our sleeve, guys. Big hype. Big hype, bro. Like, maybe the coolest thing. Like, yeah. Dude. Oh. Yo. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I need to watch the rest of the Q&A. I only got, the first hour of it or so.
Yeah, dude. Oh, bro.
Oh, spoiler alert, it's clone chambers.
So much hype, dude.
Wait, is it a coffee maker? Because that's what I asked for earlier. I'm sitting there building the SV or SV or CV. I don't remember which one it was. I was like, I need a coffee maker in here. That's what I need.
No.
Force field shower curtains.
Oh, God. What?
Yuck.
Yuck.
It is on his YouTube channel. If you want to catch it, his Q&A. And I don't know how to link things, so.
New shields would be epic, dude. Better looking shield for sure. You just say you don't know how to link things?
Not like something. How would I link something from your YouTube and put it into your chat? Do I like right click it or something?
You go to the video page and then you just copy the URL.
All right, that might be it. Maybe. I'm learning.
Okay.
They're like, don't worry, I already got it. Oh, but I learned something. Yeah, I got a DM from somebody that said, "Oh, I heard that you're doing YouTube stuff. I can't find you. Can you send me a link?" I was like, "Oh man, it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to send the link to my own YouTube channel." It was terrible.
Oh no.
And there's no one smart around for me to ask. I'm like sitting there going, "How do you copy things? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing."
Bro.
I tell you,
did I subscribe to your YouTube channel? I didn't even know you had one.
what? Well, someone else can link it to you because I can't remember.
Like, I don't remember. Like, I might.
I have no idea.
I don't
I don't even know
recall.
how.
What do you do with your YouTube channel? Oh,
Oh,
that's
well,
right.
nothing-
You're a space engineer. No, I do have it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
oh, well, I haven't done anything for like 2 weeks. I got sick, and I need to get back into the
Yeah, I
space
remember
engineers
now.
thing. Volunteer, how do I even online? I don't. I barely do. I smashed my face against the keyboard. It worked pretty well. So, fun story about my awesome computing skills. Whenever I started my business, all our stuff's online, right? You know, like invoices and all that other things. And the lady's like trying to teach me over the phone, trying to teach me how to do all this stuff. And I could just hear her just getting more and more mad as I asked stupid questions. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I really don't know what I'm doing. And they're like, what do you do? I go, I do pest control. I kill bugs. I don't know anything about computers. And I'm like, oh, well, we figured that one out. So I end up having, they give you like, I think it was like 10 hours of free service. I ended up having to pay an extra like 3 or 4 hours because I couldn't figure out what they were talking about. I'm like, that's pathetic.
Wow, Don. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah. So, well.
So how did you figure out streaming then?
You walked me through it. Like, really, really walked me through it.
I know, but still, like, I feel like I don't know.
I probably watched maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of videos on YouTube on how to change channel points and all that other stuff. You know, I just sit there and watch videos and then do it once and then forget how I did it. So then I got to rewatch the video again if I ever want to change things. So I'm like, yeah, I need to change this, but I'll wait till I have about 5 or 6 things I need to change before I get back into that. Alexa, how do I send a link? Alexa, oh God, quit. Stop it.
The amount of texture is raised too drastically. Keep it going. I'm trying, man. I mean, you know, the fact that these are all container extensions kind of helps.
You should add some Xeno to it.
Which I just realized, like, this is container extensions. Why did I do that? I guess I had to do that to get the 320. But...
Yeah, and also to keep it thin enough because looks are everything.
Yeah, but it's only 250 hit points. 1,000. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. That's a problem. Even if I just put some like thin blocks, like I've got the clearance. So is all of this is container. This is container extension. Yeah, no, I gotta do some thin blockage here.
Xeno.
Yeah, no, definitely a good idea for a starter. Do a little
Yeah.
Xeno. No, you're right. Totally.
I got Xeno on mine. It's fine.
Of course you do.
We could go Xeno hunting together. It'll be fun.
That'll be the day. Man, I got container. Oh man, like, what's I doing? See, I know myself. That's why I do that. I always do more than I need in extensions just because I know I'm going to have to remove some at some point.
But that wastes power and efficiency. And so, how many hit blocks, or I mean, how many hit points do the half blocks have, or wall blocks?
500?
Oh, well, that's still better than 250. So,
Damn, like these are all. What's they doing?
well, that's a lot of container extensions. Are they not in your walls?
Like, I don't. Yeah, this is rough. Alright, so. I guess I don't need that much. I only need 2 turrets underneath, right? Like, do I ever need more than that? I don't think so.
I don't even think you really need two, honestly, because all they are there for is to clear out any ground troops. So,
I'll leave that instead. I can put these extensions back. So that's safe for now. Different color. I like that. Copy to build a truck. Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Yeah, we need to hurry up and start the season.
Yep. Yeah, it's been nice streaming, man. I didn't get to stream yesterday.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, it's fun streaming, you know, just sitting back, chilling, having fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly nice to just not have to hear about Will Smith and Chris Rock for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I feel like I just contradicted myself.
Whatever makes you happy, man.
Man, I wish I could have that non-skid texture, the container extension. Why isn't that a texture?
Yeah, the diamond plating stuff. Yeah.
And I've like burned all my dev bridges, you know? I can't even like suggest anything anymore. Oh, it's
Now you
XCal?
tell
We're gonna
me.
do the exact opposite of what he's just saying. Gotcha. I gotcha.
If only I remembered you burned all your dev bridges, I would have known that what you said yesterday was a lie.
Dude, I seriously can't believe that you really thought that. That's hilarious. Like, it's hilarious that you probably had a conversation or you did like a little jump and went, "Whoa, mer people! This is
Yeah.
oh, bro."
I was all kinds of excited.
You're like at the dinner table, you're talking, you're like, "Did you know that there's gonna be mer people in the game? Did you have any idea?" Like,
No, I know better than to bring that to the dinner table. Oh my goodness. Wife would just give me that look. You know the look.
I know. I told my wife that season 4 is starting. She's like, "I don't know what that means."
It means season 3 is coming to an end and we're going to start season 4. Come on, where have you been?
No, like she really has no idea. Like I thought she was gonna ask me if I'm talking about Diablo or something. Like
No, it's World of
idea.
Tanks. Come on.
Yeah. No clue. Hey, why is that there? That doesn't even need to be there anymore. This was there because of the... What the...
I don't think that needs to be there either.
Bots overnight to farm stuff. Yeah, see, that's when I stopped playing RPGs. Was that like it was? So me and my buddy Phoenix, right? He's in the communities. He's Skyfeed, but name's Phoenix, right? So we would play Guild Wars together, and then we went on this tangent where he was showing me all these other lesser MMO. So we tried WoW a couple of times. I didn't like it. We went to Perfect World, and then we went to Forsaken World, and then we went to Fiesta. We went to Secret of the Solstice, and we went to Reborn. I tried, I don't know, we tried a bunch of them, and then we finally got to the Master of Martial Arts. Bro. They had these scrolls that you pick up as random loot, and you got them a lot of times. And basically, it basically when you did the scroll, your player automatically went out and farmed things. He would kill things automatically. He would farm things automatically for 1 hour. And you could literally sit there, and the game will play for you for an hour. And I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. What the freaking hell is the point of that? Like, why? Like so you're telling me your game is so boring and bad that you have to give people scrolls so the game will play for itself while you go fuck off and do the dishes. Like, what? Like, nah, dude, I was done with MMOs after that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. MMOs suffered the same fate as FPS, dude. It just got to where titles were everything, and the actual gameplay didn't really matter as long as you could get people to achieve, that end game or whatever that they wanted. Like, the whole game's got to be fun. It can't just be the end of it. And that's where I think Guild Wars shined over all those other games. And I mean Guild Wars 1. I don't mean Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2, I think, is the same. Like, they've gone the same route. Badly, but... Hey, Jude, thanks for that follow. Did I never put a motion oh, I don't think I think I had an issue with that, right? I wish motion sensors, I wish the sensor would go beyond all sides of the sensor. Like, I wish there was an omnidirectional sensor. How am I gonna do this? I guess I'm gonna have to put it on... Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it on the core. I have to put 2 so that each side has its own thing, so I'm not opening all doors. Do I care about... Yes, I do, right? Care. Can't do it there because those are half blocks, so I put a repair bay.
Why would you put a repair bay on this guy?
I don't know, if people are using it kind of mid to end game, it would... Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
And you know, you're... Like, let's say you find a repair bay, like, that's kind of OP, right? Repair bay to you.
Yeah, I was just keep it on my main CV, but that's just me personally. For those people who constantly get their ships damaged or destroyed, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so good at that I normally don't have anything to bring back, so...
I can go deeper. I think solo gameplay. Oh, this will be starboard. Oh, but the top. Damn it. That's...
Well, you could do...
Yeah,
no, you can do an or sensor. Either port or starboard opens up the top, unless you just don't want 2 doors to open at the same time.
Well, no, but it's where it is, right? So if I do it here, if I come in from the middle, like here, so like with this, right? Oh shit. So if I come in from the middle and I don't breach this, then it won't open. You know what I mean? But it's fine. I'll just do another one for the top. I guess. I could literally put it like right here and it'll... Oh, that looks ugly now. Look at that. Shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it screws it. I have to change those cause the thing's not as far out now.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. I'll do shorter ones, or maybe none. We'll see. I want to do some, but. Dude, I can't even express how hype I am. Like, I just want to play, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually use the ramps that have the O2 on it for my build. So I can't wait to bring that in. Finally got,
Yeah.
cornered ramps. That's so exciting without having to do the fancy, force field and all that other junk.
I love the sound of the ramps too, man. Like I can't get over how it doesn't sound horrible.
Yeah, it's not deafening.
Oh, super high. Okay, so this was supposed to be what happened here. So this could technically, you could double this if you need to, but I guess you don't really need it if you wanted to. Dude, I'm really happy with this thing now. Like, this thing is leaps and bounds here. I'm gonna, what are we calling this thing, guys? This thing needs its own name.
I can't remember. Is that your starter?
It's my starter that turns into my dropship.
To Joshua. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to ask again because I forgot.
So that's the bar. So it needs to kind of stick to like World War One, World War Two kind of way. So I'm thinking like what's an old timey claymore?
Also, have you made area for shield upgrades like chargers?
Well, yeah. So we need to look at that. So I think so. Yeah. I mean, so we got the shield in the middle, and we got this area here. We could definitely put what we got here. Oh, so we got these large ones now that got snuck in.
Yeah, those are 100,000 CPU though, so they're pretty expensive.
I'll probably never use those. So
Yep.
Shield capacitor bank. Shield capacitor array. Shield charging cup. What? So wait, there's 3 stages now?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked into it.
Let's see here. So we've got the normal one, right? Then we've got these. Jesus. We got these things.
Wow.
Holy shit. And then we got these things. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Missing one here. So that's a bank. What's this? Shield capacitor bank. Shield charger couple.
So the M18 is a World War I Claymore. Was the M18?
We'll call it the Claymore M18.
Apparently, can only have 4 of each now.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Dude, that's so cool. Like, you could do shit with this. So, like, if I do, like,
But under the walkways, it does, I think. Oh, you grabbed it. Oh, yeah.
these are so freaking cool, dude. I can't wait to use those bigger ones. We're building something big at some point, guys. Alright, so That's for the CPU, so this is where it gets a little weird. Figure out where all this stuff. So this is for the bigger. I mean, I guess people would outfit it any way they want. That was my idea. I got rid of the fuel tanks here because they're touching the thruster.
What shield are you planning on putting on that?
The small one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I don't really want to put a full-size shield on here. Yeah, I mean, there's just no room. It'd be stupid. You could, I mean, theoretically, I could put one in the middle here if you really wanted to, but then, you know, where are you going to put the constructor? You'd have to maybe, I don't know. I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, chat's saying you might want to reconsider on the compact. Yeah, because shields have been drastically reduced.
Yeah, but again, for me, shields are bonus. Like, it's not, you know, I don't know, man. I'm an old school player. Like, we didn't used to have shields. Like, I'm fine with, you know, if a shield has enough to just, I could turn around and run in time, then I'm okay. You know, but like,
okay, then small should, or compact should work.
Compact shield can barely handle. So what's this alien shield generator? A lightweight and compact shield generator designed to ward off light armament. How do you get that?
Ooh, 22-second warm-up time? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is not for combat in any way, shape, or form. You do not want to get into, you don't want to engage in combat with this thing. But it will have, you know, there's space for turrets, there's, you know, but you're running away. You're not fighting anything with this. Too worried about it. But now you guys are making me think I need to have room for one towards more endgame, but
Well, when you get towards endgame, you can actually take out the constructor and stuff because you're going to have more than just this ship. You need that for a starter ship, but not really so much whenever you do mid game, I would think.
well, I just hate those freaking shields more than anything.
Yep.
They really upset me, dude. The look of them, like, it would just look so stupid to have a shield right next to the warp drive, and I just don't even want to do that.
Well, don't. It's your build, so.
And this is hardened steel, so I mean, it's, you know, it's not a featherweight. I mean, it could take some hits, you know, but I feel like you could run away in time for it to be fine, you know. Yeah, I'm good with it, dude. I'm not gonna worry about it too much here. Yeah, I mean, it's upgradable to have, you know, a capacitor and a charger or whatever. Like, yeah, totally fine. I gotta remember what the other one has. So this thing has 2 advanced and 2 regular, so all that space is kind of used. I wish you could change the color of that. That'd be nice.
It's fine. Yeah.
Like the cording. They got a lot of room up front here. They're not necessarily... There we go, so that looks less weird. Alright, so yeah. That. Alright, so room for capacitor. So what I'll do is I'll put the little pipey guys here. Wait, they're 2 blocks, aren't they? So that's it.
Yeah, they're 2.
But like Shield capacitor. Wait, what's it called? Shield what? Yeah, shield capacitor, right?
Yeah,
Shield,
capacitor.
Shield capac. Oh, that's a thruster. Alright, so capacitor and charger. CC, huh? Ah.
You got to do an index on your thing with LCDs and fanciness.
Alright, so we're good there. Oh, so we're like right on CPU. Oh, we're already eating out of CPU here. What did we do here? Large generator. We changed. Oh, the shield. Shield doesn't come stock. It should though. Oh.
Yeah, 411 out of 4 is not too much, so
I'll leave it in there if you want to add it. Add it. It's your
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, dude, like I'm pretty happy here. You got okay, so we've got room for medical stuff. I'll probably really want new medical stuff. These stupid medical really suck in a small build.
Yeah, they take up so much room. You know, you could just put a bed down and just say above it, naps cure all illnesses or something like that. You know, that's what I would do. So did they fix it where you can spawn those in with lockers like that, or is that an illegal build now?
With walkers? What do you mean?
With
Oh,
the
lockers.
locker, yeah,
Oh,
lockers.
so understand, right? There's a deco locker, and there's a not deco locker. The not deco locker is the one you shouldn't bring in.
Oh,
The one
gotcha.
in, I think, is it in here? Yeah, this one, the single locker. Don't put that on a build, but the deco locker you could put in a build.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, I messed that one up way
did
early
too.
in the game. Oh
I did too.
man.
I was like, what the hell? Man? Alright, so what are we missing? We're missing a fridge, we're missing a food processor. And the other thing about this, now having this like lower layer here, is if you weren't into the hangar, you could actually convert this thing to be a garden. If you wanted to go that route.
Nah, no, we don't need gardens.
No, I don't need gardens, but some people love their gardens, you know? People are into that shit, man.
I'll just beg. You know, I'll do base tours for my food. You could do a food processor on the other side. That would look good. Well, maybe not. One second.
Hey, Britt, what's up, man? I didn't hear you come in. What's that? Say it again. Donk.
One second, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Being outranked, I get it. Bro, signals are kind of annoying, huh? Yeah, true. Here's the garden, man.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
No worries.
So, yeah, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I don't know, I don't remember.
Oh, excellent.
I got all scared, man. I got outranked.
yeah. I got a hardcore wife, so. Very angry one, too, but it's fine.
Ooh, uh-oh. Yeah.
We had family stop by unannounced, and I walked out, answered the door. I go, give me 1 second. Let me go check on the wife and make sure everything's decent. And I closed the door and to go make sure everyone was decent pretty much. And then they took offense to that. And so now my wife's mad at me. I'm like, I'd rather you be mad at me than someone walking around, and something bad happen. You know what I mean? It's just like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's Justin, then it's like, leave him out there anyway. He's got wood to chop.
No, he at least lets us know he's coming over, right? He doesn't just stop by unannounced on a random day.
Yeah. Kind of digging this, man. I think we're getting somewhere here. It's gonna be a nice little starter.
So what do you?
Drop ship miner thingy.
So you're saying season 4 starts in 15 minutes?
No, I think it's still scheduled for Monday, right?
Yeah. You're going to get a lot of hate from that one. A lot of hate.
Oh no!
Oh no!
A lot of hate.
I feel like I'm gonna have to put disclaimers in my stream that's like, the Anvil admin team does not condone or subscribe to any
You got to say it really
comments
fast.
expressed
Yeah.
and
In any of these streams.
Hey DC, what's up, man?
Yeah, I really like the texture that the passenger seats are on. That looks really good.
Nice.
So aggravating that you have to put extensions there to do it, but hey.
Hey, what's up, Pantetta? You're live on stream.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm tired.
Aw, say hi to the stream.
Hello, stream.
Hello, Panthera.
Big hype to Pantetta. What are you up to? You good? You
I
just
came home and then I'm gonna go back to rehearsal.
Aw. Just dancing, man. Big hype. We're starting season 4 up pretty soon here.
Okay.
Anvil server hype. Yeah. Right? That's excitement, guys.
The excitement is real.
Super excitement hype. Stuff, man. Somehow I sense pink passenger shares. Alright, so yeah. I'm building my starter CV right now in stream. Do you know what that means?
No.
You know the ship thingy that we used in the thingy to go to the POI thingy where we died a bunch? That thing. But it's a new thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
Chipotle.
You gonna get Chipotle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm done talking to you now.
Alright.
I can't. Nah, forget it.
Bye.
I'm upset. Bye. Alright. She knows. She understood. She understood what I meant.
Yeah, she was just using, big words. The thingy.
Yeah. No, it's that thing, that thing we did with the thing. Where you started screaming about the thing. That thing.
You just named your ship. You should name the ship the thing.
No. Then I have to paint it orange. Oh, wait, no. Use the plant thingy. Where's the plant thingy hype? Doesn't work in this circumstance, sadly.
All right, tear apart the entire SV or CV and make it work.
It's gotta work, right?
Now it looks like it's trying to shoot in the back of your head.
Yeah, it's like the organic matrix. Like it sucks your head and connects you to the legacy nether.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
What's up, Jarvis?
Hey, Jarvis, man. What's up, man? What's Jarvis's plans for season 4? What are you doing, Jarvis?
His plans: pick our gardens. Yeah.
No, that's... No. No, I'm done taking advantage of Jarvis. Especially after that last That
That last one.
No, not even that. No, it was the what's the other game? The other game, the
Scum?
No, the other game. The space game where you go on a planet and you use a bow and stuff.
Oh, Icarus.
Icarus, right? So the Icarus stream was like the end. I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. Poor Jarvis. Like he built this whole amazing thing, and then it took like 5 minutes to do the mission. It's like, all right, well, that's cool.
Poor Jarvis.
Well, there we go. That was good fun. Good fun, yay. You know, like it was rough. I mean, I guess he would have had to do that anyway to do the things. I didn't feel that bad, but still, it was just real anticlimactic, right? It was like, all right. You know what? I don't have a wireless thing on here.
Oh, and don't forget the BP.
Don't forget what?
Blueprint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and we gotta change the name, right?
The Thing.
Damn, so where's this gonna go? Right here. Boom.
Jarvis says piracy. I'm planning on allying with the pirates and hostiles against everyone else. Nice.
Nice. Respect that. A bam. Wins. Wins are happening everywhere. I love this build. Favorite starter coming soon. Alright, so we're calling this thing the Claymore. What'd you say? M18?
Yep.
Oh, that always hurts when it takes a second because you feel like the game's gonna crash and then your build's gone or something.
And you lose everything.
Nice, Jarvis. Right on, man. I'd love to get into some freaking Arma again, man. Freaking a decade at least since I played Arma series. Alright, now we just gotta keep texturing it, but I feel like that's a better thing to do when you're streaming and I can like listen to you rant about
whatever I'm ranting about that day.
Yeah. It just makes it easier to texture for some reason. Dude, oh, let's go. Let's go. I am ready, dude. So, Pico Mark III, Gimlet, right here, and then Claymore, right there, and then Bar, and then who knows? We're gonna have to build like a huge combat thing for mid to end game. But dude, this is going to be the first couple months of gameplay right here, man. Big hype. Like I said, we're gonna release this on the workshop, guys. So, but we do need to do like a little test or whatever. But then we'll get the Grand out there, and then the clips and stuff. You'll already have that ready for when the bar comes out. I won't have to. It sucks putting 4 things in the workshop at once. I hate.
You can do what I do and just go, oh yeah, I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And just leave it at that. When they go, oh yeah, no, I meant to do that. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, no, story of my life, dude. Story of my life. All right, guys, that's it. So, yeah, we're in April, man. Season 4 coming soon. Big hype as always to the admin team, server management team. Lots of hard work happening behind the scenes. This week it's going to be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I'm streaming this week or whatever. Tomorrow I'll do something, probably just like a chill fun stream tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, maybe I don't know what I'm doing tonight. We'll see. But until then, guys, take care. See you guys tomorrow, if anything, and good building, man. Stay tuned for the raid. Grab your Anvil merch while you can, man. Links in the announcements channel and on the support info channel. Who am I gonna raid here? Are we gonna raid? Lots of people streaming Empyrion right now.
Yeah, big hype right now.
Yeah, we got let's see here. Hello, start modded. I don't know who that is.